And you started this AI Vault, right? The community and the company. So what's the idea behind it?
So basically, to combine between my new love that is AI and my experience that is e-commerce.
For a seller who have not stepped into the AI world, what are the first things you will suggest?
So first of all, you need to know what you can do with AI these days and what not.
What will be the best tool in terms of executing tasks?
It's a gap between the people that are not using Cloud Code and the people that are using it.
You mentioned about Cloud browser. Is that available?
Ecom Squeezed podcast.
Welcome back to Ecom Squeezed. I'm your host, Sebastian, founder of Retail-Outsource. Today, I'm joined by Jay, founder of AI Vault and an experienced e-commerce entrepreneur. Jay have spent the last 9 years building and scaling global brands. Today, Jay focuses on helping e-commerce sellers use AI in a practical way. Through the AI Vault, he teaches sellers how to use AI tools to improve product images, videos, listing, and overall brand growth. Today, on this episode, we are going to talk about how AI is changing e-commerce, how sellers can use it effectively, and what are the future of AI-powered Amazon business might look like. Welcome to the podcast, Jay.
Thank you, Sebastian, for having me. Super excited.
Great. Thanks for coming down and spending time. So just give us what you do, how you end up in the Amazon space.
Yeah, so I started Amazon in 2016, like 10 years ago. And those were good days. It was super fun days to do Amazon. I start with watermelon slicer, if you remember this product.
Yes.
I one of the first to start with this product. It was a bestseller. It was cool, but it was good only for one season. Then I start baby products, and then I found myself with karaoke products. And from the day I started, I know this is the future. This is what I like to do. I was a private label. It was really cool for me. And
Great.
Now 10 years later, now the AI is what I'm doing the most.
Great.
Yeah.
And, you started this AI Vault, right? The community and the company. So what's the idea behind it? AI is huge. I think we all should embrace AI. It's going to help us to make the next step. Give us your insight on, how you end up with the AI Vault.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why and how I opened it. So I believe 2 years ago, I start feel all the Amazon business after 8 years start to become a little bit too much for me. I felt like, okay, I need to find something else maybe, but that's what I know how to do. I'm really good in it. And what's going to be my next move? Because I felt like, I need something fresh. So then I start with AI, and I saw that it's giving me all the excitement that I have in the beginning with Amazon, like 10 years ago. And I felt, okay, this is my new thing. But then I realized, okay, I don't want to start from fresh, because I do like Amazon and I do know a lot about it. So I decided to combine the two and say, okay, it's a lot of AI experts, it's a lot of Amazon experts, but I'm gonna combine it. I'm gonna find how AI can help Amazon sellers, not only Amazon. E-commerce, I have experience with also outside Amazon. So basically, to combine between my new love that it's AI and my experience that it's e-commerce. And I saw that a lot of people need it. And so in the beginning, I did like some presentation about how to create videos in AI. And a lot of people ask me how do I find like all the noise of AI, how to know what good, what not good, what working, what to spend the time on it. And then I realized that it's something that I enjoy to do. I like to learn and build workflows in AI, and not everyone has the time and energy to do it. So I decided that I'm going to do it for others, and I opened a community that I also have a free WhatsApp group that also over there I share a lot of tips. And it's basically my idea is let me do the hard work for you as an Amazon seller or e-commerce sellers and tell you what I think can work for you. And that's the reason I open it. I like also to teach others I like to help others. So it's like to combine everything that I like, and yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned about WhatsApp. I think I'm on that WhatsApp as well because I think are you on Nick Penev, like a schedule group? I
Yeah,
think you posted that link over there for the
yeah,
WhatsApp. I think I
maybe.
went there. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
I have already a few groups. It's growing fast. I have like 1,500 people already.
wow.
And yeah, maybe you can share the link also, whoever want to
Of course,
join.
I will put the link in the show notes, so please do check
Yeah.
out. And in terms of so many sellers on Amazon, they don't embrace AI. Means I can see they are just watching, but they don't actively utilize AI. And what's the reason? That could be.
So I think that's a gap between, like, some people have a lot of code experience, tech and automations, and it's complicated. Most Amazon sellers don't have all these experiences. They know a little bit from everything. They know how to find products, like PPC. It it's a lot. This business give you a lot of experience, but it's not really coding and this kind of stuff. And AI, we need to find the sweet spot. That's what I'm trying to do in my community, is to give them ready to use strategies that everyone can implement, like Amazon sellers, because I know a few Amazon sellers that are very high level, that they know how to do automations and how to implement all the AI inside their company, but it's not something that everyone can do. And that's why I believe some of the people not trying to do, because it sounds too complicated for them, or because they have too much news. Every day you have something new with AI. So maybe some people are afraid of it. So I'm trying to go one step at a time. This time, one month to discuss about how to change your images, all the images and videos. Now it's the time to use only AI, I believe. And like, you can do listing optimization or research or competitors. And now with Cloud Code, everything gonna change. You can build your full team with AI, basically. Yeah, the quick answer is to find the way to do it not too complicated and not too simple, like to find the sweet spot between them that can really change your business. And yeah, I believe these days everyone should do it, even if you don't have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. Now it's the time to jump in.
Great, great, great. I completely agree with you, Jay, on that one. And on the other side, you specialized mainly on AI-based, creative and product images, videos, and SEOs, right?
No,
So, what are the?
it's not true.
Okay, sorry.
I did a few. I don't have any creative experience in my life, like before
Okay,
the AI. I'm not a graphic designer, I'm not a video guy. I did a few presentations about creative, so people think that I focus only in creatives, because I believe that in 2025, that was the year
yeah,
of AI creatives, the nano banana, the images, and slowly also the videos. But now in 2026, I think that it's not only creatives anymore. You can use AI for automations, for Cloud Code to build every CRM you need, every tool you need, everything. So I'm trying to focus on every AI aspect that's relevant to e-commerce, from creative to everything else also.
great, great. And I did have a look in your on your LinkedIn profile, and so I do also watch Nick's, that hacks, like 10 into 5 hacks, right? So you came third on that one.
Yeah.
Did you, that prompt hack? Could you just give us an insight for that or for the viewers, please?
Yeah, that was cool. It was my first time there, and my hack was how to take one prompt. One of my stuff that I like to do with AI is to build complicated prompts. It's all about prompting. Whatever, everyone can use ChatGPT, everyone can use the same AI tools, but the difference between you and the others, it's who know how to prompt better. So I like to build prompts that everyone can use. So first I build a set of prompts that you can use for creative images for Amazon listing. How to analyze the first prompt was how to analyze your product, the reviews, everything, and build plan of strategy of what images you want to show, with the avatars, what is the pain points that you want to sell. And then the second prompt is to build the actual prompt for Nano Banana. And like I built a few prompts, and then I said, okay, you can also build one prompt to do everything for you. And because it takes a lot of time to copy paste and generate each prompt. So I build one super prompt that basically it's very long and big. So basically this prompt analyze your product, hundreds of reviews, and build a plan and build a prompt for Nano Banana, and also generate the images. So you basically just wrote this super prompt to tool like GenSpark, and after you go and grab a coffee and you come back and you have full listing ready, images with the text inside with everything you need. So yeah, that was my
Yeah. Great. Yeah. For the viewers, I will put the link in the show notes to that video. So if you want to see that hack, it's going to be really useful if you follow those steps. Jay, my next question is, for a seller who have not stepped into the AI world, what are the first things you will suggest? We are talking about a starter seller, which never, maybe some chat GPT stuff. Apart from that, they don't have any experience. For those kind of sellers, what will be your advice?
So first of all, you need to know what you can do with AI these days and what not. You can basically do everything, but I'm saying like what is already high quality, good enough, and not too complicated. So you need to know that you can definitely do listing, optimization, images, videos, UGC videos, all this stuff. It's already there. The UGC videos, it's like 95% there. It's not 100%. You can still see that it's AI most of the times. But the images and the listing copy, it's 100% good and even better than without AI. So you can find everything in YouTube, in LinkedIn. You can see all the strategies how to do it. The best tool for images is Nano Banana 2. Yeah, so that first of all, that's the first step. The main thing that you should focus these days is Claude Code. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know where to start. I can say that if you're a starter, you don't need to go to the terminal and all the complicated softwares that you need to download. Sign into Claude, download the Claude desktop app, and you have everything there. You don't need more than that. You can use the Claude app for Claude Code, or even easier, it's the Claude Cowork. Just start and take it from there. Yeah, I'm going to build also maybe a challenge about it in the next few days, weeks. We'll see.
Great.
Because
and you mentioned about Claude Cowork. For a new seller, it can get confusing because within Claude there are different things. There are projects, there's Claude Code, and there is a computer. So there are various options, right? So according to your experience, what will be the best tool in terms of executing tasks? We can assign certain tasks that are repetitive, that Amazon sellers, they have to do it weekly, maybe downloading a report. For those kind of tasks, which one will be the best option?
No, I think Claude Code. That's the idea with Claude Code.
Okay. So we can schedule it, and it will go and download all the reports and maybe store it on Google Drive based on the prompt that I have given, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we can't go deep now to Claude Code because it's complicated.
Yeah,
like I don't know where to start.
Just start somewhere.
You can basically either, for the beginners, you can just download the Claude extension, for example, the other extension that if you're doing a repetitive task, let's say in Google Sheet or Doc or whatever, you basically turn on the extension, tell him teach Claude, is recording whatever you're doing, and then he asks you, okay, so you did 1, 2, 3, and you tell him yes, and then he's gonna do it for you. And you can do schedule, and you can tell him do it every Monday. So this is one step you can do. Or you can go to Claude Cowork, then you just open create a new folder in the computer, put everything you want in the folder, like all the data of your brand, of your tasks that you're doing, and just talk to him and see what he can do for you. He can do everything for you. It's like the sky's the limit.
Great.
And the beautiful about it is that just a few days ago, I don't know when you're gonna hear it, but when we recorded a few days ago, they just started with the schedule. with Claude. So every task that you tell him to do, you can tell him do it every 5 minutes. You can tell him do it every day, every week. So it's make everything much easier. And yeah, but again, I would say just learn Claude Code. It's so many YouTube videos about this.
Exactly. Yeah. Means I started with ChatGPT like 1 or 2 years ago with ChatGPT Plus, and then move on to Gemini, and then Perplexity, and they have the Comet browser. Now I end up in cloud, and I think that's the best what I've
It's
found
like
till now.
just another level in this evolution. It's like ChatGPT, most people using it, and Claude Code. It's like this is what now everyone going to use it in a few months. So the gap between the people that not using Cloud Code and the people that using it, this gap is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger every day. So I don't know what's gonna happen next week. I don't know what's gonna happen in a few weeks. Maybe ChatGPT gonna do something similar to Cloud Code, but now Cloud Code is like a few levels
Yeah.
higher, and it's different mindset. People need to, like, it's not ChatGPT that you're working with. It's AI that working for you. That's the main difference. With Cloud Code, is basically you're teaching them. It's like an employee. You're giving them skills. You're giving them connectors, and you're teaching them. You work hard, maybe a few days, like a new employee, and then that's it. And then you're gonna do it for you. Yeah.
Great. And you mentioned about having that add-on. I assume it's a Google add-on of Claude, and then you can schedule all the tasks, right? So I assume that we can automate like anything, like for example PPC. So if somebody is doing PPC optimization on a weekly basis, you put in the criteria, and it will start doing it like let's say every Monday.
Yeah. So just a few days ago, so Amazon shared something new with AI for PPC. So now I didn't test it yet. It's just a few days ago, and I believe that what I hear about it, that you can basically connect your campaigns to Claude
Oh, really?
with the API. And again, I didn't test it yet, but even if it's not there yet, I believe this is the future. So that's for sure gonna happen. But I think that also from now, you can basically tell Claude, create campaigns for me, analyze it. So it's just a matter of time until it's fully, the AI gonna run your PPC also. But if you
Yeah.
ask me a few weeks ago, I would say, okay, PPC, still the AI not there yet, but soon it's gonna be there. So
Yeah.
it's all about following. Like, for example, inventory. Now in these days, I'm not letting AI to manage. Maybe
What's the reason?
I don't know how. Like, I don't think the AI still I can trust them when it comes to this type of task. You can't have mistakes. One mistake can cost you a lot when it comes to inventory. Again, maybe in a few months it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's
There are so
I
many tools, right?
So many tools, yeah. But in my opinion, like every few months, you need to recalculate what task in your business you're still doing with a team or by yourself, and what task you're using AI. So, like I said, images, videos, creative, research. For sure, you can use AI, and phone calls also AI. Like customer service, you can use AI. Now PPC, it's going there, but not everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to touch base on, there are a lot of AI browsers like, I think ChatGPT have one for Mac, and we have Comet from Perplexity for Windows and for Mac. What's your experience on that, AI browsers?
Yeah, now with Claude also. So I do have experience with it. I can say that I hear a lot of negative stuff about it when it comes to security. It's super dangerous. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
not really recommend this kind of stuff, because I don't know how to avoid this. People can put prompts like that no one can see, only the AI can see, and in the prompt they can tell you to steal everything from your computer. So it's a big problem. So I wouldn't go there, and I don't think it's good. It can save you time. It can go and do some stuff for you. But yeah, I'm not.
You mentioned about Claude browser, right? Is that available?
So no, so Claude didn't create browser. So that's the cool
Okay.
thing. They didn't create their own browser. They create extension.
Extension. Okay.
So you just put it on the side, like it's when you click on it, it can control your browser. So it's kind of a browser.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's super
Gotcha.
cool. It's still in beta. It's not perfect, but it's super cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did. You can, for example, you can create a presentation. You can go in the presentation and leave a comment. I want to change here, like comments what you want to change, and then you tell the extension to go through the comments and implement it. And it's doing it perfect.
Yeah, I
So
haven't tried the extension yet, but do you need a pro account for that
yeah,
or a normal
yeah,
account would work?
everything. I think with Claude, everything you need to have the paid
Paid version.
version. If you're using Claude Code, you're definitely gonna need the $100 plan, because if
Right.
not, after a few minutes you're gonna play with it, it's not gonna be enough. Of course, start with the $20 one. After you see you like it and you're going to use it, you're probably gonna need the $100 or $200. Most people, the $100 is gonna be enough. So yeah, it's super cool.
Great. And you have a viral post on LinkedIn about ChatGPT, custom instruction, and it got around 100 plus comments. You argue that most people are using AI on like factory reset, but you can customize it further. Do you want to explain that to the viewers, please?
Yeah. So I remember every time, like before ChatGPT 5, it was 5.1, I'm not sure. All the M dash,
Yeah, that's the AI thing, right?
yeah, that everyone can see that you're using ChatGPT. Everyone using ChatGPT, but you don't want to show that, like, at least remove it.
Yeah,
And
I did.
fun fact about it, I don't know if you know, this trend was a trend to ask your AI, to ask you ChatGPT, everything you know about me,
Yeah,
what can you tell me about me? What
yeah.
analyze me? And one time I did it, like, tell me what worse about me. Tell me, tell me.
Ah,
And he told me that the worst part on me is my obsession about this M dash. Every time he told me, every time you tell me to stop using it, and you're crazy.
yeah,
So yeah, that was funny. So yeah, every new update the ChatGPT did, I always checked if I tell them to stop, if they're gonna stop. And one time they did this upgrade, and I tested, and I saw that I told them and he stopped using the M dash. So I told my community, you can just tell him this prompt, tell him in the instructions not to use it, and he's gonna listen to you. And after a few hours, Sam Altman also mentioned in his LinkedIn that it's working. Yeah, so that was very good news. Anyway, that was a few months ago. And then I realized that you can do a lot of stuff in the custom instructions. For example, to tell him not always to agree with me. With AI, you tell him something, he say you're right. And then you tell him the other opinion and you say, yeah, you're right also. Like, he always try to tell you whatever you want to hear. So in my custom instructions, I told them always tell me the truth, or don't be nice to me. So this kind of stuff. Then I realized that we can improve the ChatGPT, the instructions. So I did some research, what other people put in their custom instructions. And I built some things that implement a few tips and stuff. And then I shared it in my LinkedIn. And yeah, I can share it too. I can
yeah.
share it
I
here
think.
also if you want.
Yeah. I think that to remove the dash, it's like no dashes. That's no dashes, right?
Right. Yeah,
That's the
but you
problem.
can, I actually, in my custom instructions, I have like 8 or 7 requests.
Okay.
I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly what inside, but for example, the M dash, and to be, I don't know, a few stuff that
Great.
if you
Yes,
want,
there's
you can
so much
use, you
things going
can,
on, right?
yeah.
It's very hard to keep track of them all.
But yeah, and you can use the same instruction also in Claude and Gemini. And it's also funny how every day you're checking something else is the best. Like ChatGPT was the
Yeah,
best, and then Gemini was the best, and then Claude is the best. And then so I'm not trying to run after the best tool. Like, try to find one that you really like, and it doesn't matter if something else is better. Like, just wait for the next upgrade.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
so,
So,
but
so much
anyway,
things.
Claude now is the best by
Yeah.
far.
Means I agree with you. We need to stick so much things happening, to learn like in and out and to make the connectors and everything. For example, on Claude, it takes time. Then it takes time to get used to it. And then some other software will come, AI will come. That's the best. Maybe ChatGPT is the best or Gemini is the best.
Yeah.
Since I agree with you on sticking with just one.
You can stick with one, but don't stick too much. Like if you feel like, for example, Claude now, the regular Claude AI and ChatGPT, it's similar. Maybe Claude is better, you don't need to go. But because Claude Code and Core work, so I think it's a good reason to go there. Or Gemini, if you want to use Nano Banana and you want to use the VO3, so this is, or to all the integration with your Gmail and Drive and everything. So that's the reasons you should choose your AI tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume you also have used Google's Notebook LLM.
Yeah,
So
it's
do you
amazing
use that
tool.
on a regular basis for your business or for your projects?
Yeah, so maybe with Cloud Code you don't need everything, but
Okay.
let's take one step before the Cloud Code. Yeah, Notebook LM is crazy. You can basically build like a full folder inside Notebook LM with all your brand data and folders and colors and font and whatever and history. And then it's like ChatGPT that know everything about your brand, and you can build everything for you. And a few days ago, they also start creating videos in one click. A video, it's like the podcast. Till now, it was like a podcast, one click. You create a podcast about your brand. So now we can also create a video type of podcast. So yeah, Notebook LM is super cool. It's super easy to use, and it's one of the tools that I highly recommend. And another tip I want to say to everyone: people are afraid to spend money in PPC tools, AI tools, because it's another $20 and another $10 and another $5 and another $100. But I don't get it. You spend so much money in PPC, you spend so much money in videos, images, real, like not in AI. Like just think about the expenses of Amazon seller, and when the AI altogether can be like $200. Every company need to take a budget, let's say $200 for AI, for courses, for tools, for whatever. I think it makes sense because it can double your profit, sales, whatever. It can affect your business by a lot. So don't be afraid to spend $100 or $200 a month for AI. In the other end, I would say remember what tool you sign in, and if you're not using it, remember to stop paying for it. To unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of times, you sign up and then you forget.
Yeah, I
And then you check
usually the second after I sign up, the same 2 minutes later, like I remove it, and then if
Yeah.
you have it for 30 days, if you need it again. So that's the idea. Or you can have a monthly task to go through all your tools and see what you don't need anymore. So then you can save money. I'm not saying to throw money for tools that you're not using, but if you're using, spend this money. It's worth it. Don't be too
True.
strict. Yeah.
True.